This is so good. Hey friend, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you this beautiful makeup look that was so easy to do. I'm going to show you all the steps, and I just love how seamless the colors blend together and everything. So let's get into the video. Alright, so let's get into this look, and I'm trying to not go fast, but I guess yeah, go fast because it gets dark so early now, and I'm trying to capture the natural light, you know, no lighting, just natural sunlight, because it is my absolute favorite. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So the first thing I'm going to start with is primer, and we're going to use this right here. This is the NYX Plump Right Back primer, and it is really so good. If you see me looking down, it's because my mirror is down here. It feels tacky, moisturizing, and just really a good start to your makeup. I was looking for a new primer. People were talking about this one and I really like it. It says it's a plumping serum primer. Skin instantly feels and looks plump. Use alone or with foundation, and yeah, I can see how you could use it alone. Next, we're going to go on with foundation, and today I'm going to use my NARS Natural Radiant foundation. This one right here. And you know what? I first got a sample of it and I really liked how my sample looked. I was out of town and I felt like my makeup looked really good. I don't know. It's something about this foundation that's okay, being honest. But we're going to use it because we bought it. And it's not bad. It's just I have other foundations that I like more, but it's still really pretty. I'm using my Real Techniques 200 brush. This is a foundation brush, and we're just going to go ahead and blend that in. And I'm in the shade Macao. This is really my perfect shade. It was a little bit light during the summer, but now, well, it's really hot today. I was getting ready to say now that it's cooling down. There's like a heat advisory out today, so, but this is really my perfect shade. I have the NARS Soft Matte in this same color, and it's just really my perfect color. It really does give natural radiant when I'm looking at it. I just have so many foundations, and when you have a lot of foundations, you start to like what you like, and I think I like more of a matte look sometimes. I'm still trying to figure that out, but this is how it looks. Very pretty. Let me put a little bit more down my neck. Next, I'm going to use my Thread Beauty foundation stick. It's messy, but it just gets messy. This is in the color 170 Rich Brown, and this is what I use to bronze my face. It's been the perfect color. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It's warm, and I like warm. I don't like super grayish tones. And we're just gonna bronze. Just put a little bit here, a little bit over my nose, and yeah, we're gonna blend that out. And I'm gonna blend it using the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This one right here. I've had this brush for years, and it is such a good brush. I mean, affordable. I think it's like $7, and I've had it for so long. But this foundation, they call it a face stick because you can use it as foundation, or I guess how I'm using it, bronzer, anywhere you want to use it. So it's multi-use, and I love that. Just blend those. Put a little bit under my chin. I actually have a lot of Thread Beauty that I'm using in this video, and that's exciting because they're affordable, and I've just been kind of trying them out. That face stick was the first one I tried, and then yesterday I went and got their concealer and setting powder. So that's what we're going to use today. I'm using the Thread Cover It Multi-Use Complexion Fluid, and I have the color 0510 Golden, and this is what the bottle looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer, just a little here, a little up here, down the bridge of my nose. I like to put it on my smile line area, and then a little on my chin, not too much. I also went back to a beauty blender. I have not used a beauty blender in like over a year because I really got stuck on brushes. I didn't use brushes at first, but then I fell in love with them, and then I was like, let me go back to the beauty blender, and I'm never letting her go again. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer. I do not let my concealer sit too long because I don't do that on an everyday basis. Like I've said in a lot of videos, I am on the go a lot, and I just never really let my concealer sit that long. You can, it's good to do that, but I really don't. So just blending that all out. This actually is a different color, and I really like how it melts into my skin. It's more, I want to say, like a neutral yellow, but I really like how it all comes together. I tried it out last night, going back with that blending brush, and I'm just going to merge the two together. And I'm also going to take that foundation stick, and I'm just going to rub a little bit over my lids for lid color. Even though we're going to add some eyeshadow over this later, I'm just going to put some of that. Alright, next we're going to go into this setting powder I was telling you about. This is the Finish It Translucent Powder in the color Deep. This is what the container looks like. I like the way it opens because you can lift this, and this is the powder. I'm making a mess. So I'm just going to dab in there. Let me first blend out any creases, just looking down. And this is a BK Beauty concealer brush, the number A506. It's a really, really good brush if you want to invest in some nice quality brushes that are going to work. Then we're just going to apply that powder. Now this powder does kind of cling to my texture. It's not as finely milled as some of my other setting powders, so I'm still getting to know it. Like I said, I just got it last night, but I do like the color, and I'll have to see how long it sets my makeup into place. You know how it works throughout the day. I'm just applying that everywhere I put concealer. Next, I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place Bronze Duo bronzer using the top shade right here, and I'm just going to set that face stick that I used as cream bronzer. These are like the steps of my everyday makeup look that just come out every time. Not hard to do. It's just a matter of practice, you know? Now here's the fun part. Next I'm going to go in and do a little bit of eyeshadow. We're going to use this Color Icon Wet n Wild palette, and it has just some, I feel like, basic colors, but we're going to use this color and this color. And there's some shimmer in there, but I'm more of a matte girl, especially when it comes to eye looks. Most of the time I just use bronzer. But I'm going to dip into this dark color right here, and that's just going to go into my crease to give my eye some depth. Real easy. Eyeshadow does not have to be hard. I, for one, don't even want a lot of steps. I'm just like, no thank you. I'd rather just put bronzer on my lid. But 2 steps, I can do that too. So that gave my eye depth. And then my favorite color in here is this one. It's like a burnt orange, which is so perfect for fall. And we're just going to put that color in the front of my lid. I feel like this orange color really just complements my skin tone, and I just love orange. It's so pretty. Like that. And that was simple enough. We're going to add a little bit more, but that's just for the top of the lid. I am going to go in with my Fit Me powder. This is in the color 330. This is what that shade looks like. And I need to get some more of this. It's so good. So I'm going to go over top. Some people use pressed powder before their setting powder. Some people use it after. I've done both. And today we're just going to do it after. And I'm just going to go over top of where I put that setting powder. I just like this color actually too. These powders are so good and so affordable. A lot of my makeup is affordable makeup that I've been enjoying so much. I'm going to go back into this bronzer palette, and I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit. Using that top shade, just going down, and I like to go under my brow, a little bit over. And I like to sweep it over around my nose down here. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the BK Beauty 209 brush. Going back into that Color Icon palette, into that burnt orange shade right here. And I'm just going to put a little bit under my eye. I love putting color underneath. It really just does something to the eye look. Keep in mind, like, this is still very simple. We're using the same color. But use you a very detailed, smaller brush so you can just be real specific with your placement. And I'm just running it really thin a thin line under my eye. But you see how that just makes your eyes pop? It's so pretty. We're going to go into highlight, and I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter, and this is in the color Precious Petals right here. This is what that shade looks like, and I'm just going to apply some in the corner of my eye. I love that look. Just a little bit in the inner corner, a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose, just where that light is hitting, and then a very thin line at the top of the bridge of my nose, like this, just like that, where the natural light hit my face is where I applied it. I'm also going to take a little bit, this is the BK Beauty 110, and just dust a little bit on the center of my forehead. I like doing that sometimes, not always, but it puts a little bit of a glow. Switching out my brushes, this is the one I like to use for my cheeks, and it's the BK Beauty N14. I love this brush, just how it's shaped, it's so good. So dipping it in, and I'm just going to apply a little bit at the top part of my cheek. To me, it just brings the look together, and it makes me look glowy. It makes your face look complete, because you know, light does really hit your face. I'm gonna put a little of my chin. Ooh, we're being fancy. Now I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild. This is their breakup proof eyeliner, black, and I'm just gonna tight line my eye a little bit, and then I'm going to just put a little wing from underneath and bring it up, just like that. Little wing and bring it up from underneath, just like that. So we can have just a little bit of a cat eye effect. Taking a small detailed brush, and we're just going to buff that out. I'm going to use my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. This is in the color Toffee. My lid broke on this. I have to be really careful. It came out, so. But this is the shade. It's my perfect shade for all over. I'm going to use my blush brush for this because that's what we have right here. And I like a very wide brush. And we're just going to put this all over. With a light hand, I'm dusting it all over, even underneath where I put that powder, because it's not very concentrated and it's not going to mess that up. But it's just going to give me some of that brown color that I like in my skin. It's going to bring that back. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess. This is a lash primer that I discovered, and it really does lengthen my lashes and make them look so voluminous, you know what I mean. The volume it gives is so good. So I've loved incorporating this step. I can tell if I don't use this, my lashes do not look as defined and long as I like them. Ooh, don't poke yourself. But yeah, this was a good find. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute. I'm gonna let that sit for a moment. We're gonna put a little bit of blush because I am not an extreme blush girl, but I do like a subtle color to my cheeks, and this has been perfect. This right here is the Melanin Rose Powder Blush. This is what the outside looks like. Let me open it up so you can see. It's not really picking up how dark it is on camera, but it's the perfect like rosy, there it is, that color is darker. This color right here is so good. It's a really sheer blush, which I love so much because you can just really build it up without putting too much on immediately. And it's so subtle. It's just like a flush of, see that? Very, very subtle. Just a flush of color that I think is so good. Next, I'm going to go into a new mascara. This one right here. This is by Maybelline. I heard so many people talking about it right here. This is called their Colossal Bubble Mascara. Now, I love my Essence mascara. And when I tried this, it wasn't as good as my Essence, but let me give it another try. I also didn't use primer last time I used this, so we want to see, because my Essence False Lash Effect mascara, which I'll also tag in this video because it is so good, is my favorite. I love volume. So I'm just coating both sides of my lashes. This seems like a more wet consistency, but it is really good. Yeah, it is pretty. Yeah, that is good. We're gonna let that dry, and I'll probably add another layer. And now we're gonna move into lips. I'm gonna wipe this lip oil off, and I use the Sigma lip oil, and it's in the color Tint, and it's this color right here. I'm almost out of it. Like, I am scraping. They sent this to me, and if you want to send me some more, oh, I would be so grateful. It is the perfect color. Do you guys see this color? It's perfect. But yeah, I'm running out. We're going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pencil Lip Liner in the color Malt, the perfect brown. And then we're going to use MAC. This was my first MAC lipstick. Can you believe it? And I got the color Cool Teddy. It's a very pretty natural lip color. It's like the perfect natural lip color for me. I want to explore more colors because I really like how creamy it feels. It smells good too. Isn't that pretty? It's such a good lip color. So good. Now I am going to go back into that mascara and add just a little bit more. We've allowed it to dry. And I'm going to apply just a little bit on my bottom lashes. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to use my e.l.f. This is the Expert Liquid Liner. So good. Only $3. I've used it for close to 10 years. I love how little the tip is, and I'm just going to use this to apply moles. So I'm going to add one here, and then I'm going to go over top of the ones I have here. 1, 2, and then I like to put one over the top of this mole, just like that. I just love that touch. You don't have to do this, but I just love to do that. And now it's time to spray our face. We're going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This was also one I used to use a while back. And just melt all of that makeup together. And I was sitting here debating, do I want to add a gloss to this lip? Because I feel like it would be so good. You can leave this just matte like this, or you can put the gloss, and I'm going to add the gloss. And I feel like it's going to elevate this look. Oh, I need more of this. It's so pretty. Sigma lip oil in the color Tint. It's amazing. Kind of just putting it on the edges, and let's brush this hair a little bit. And yes, friend, this is the finished look. I love how it came out. I love how the colors just complement each other, and this is definitely a makeup look that I could go to over and over. And I hope that you see how easy it is to do. Makeup is so not hard, and I just love that I got to play in some makeup and just experiment with some different colors. And let me know if you like videos like this. Let me know if there's a certain makeup look that you would like me to recreate. Just let me know down in the comments. And yes, this was just really fun to do. If you like this video, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye, friends.